Let the struggle begin, Pete. Let the struggle begin.
The struggle?
The struggle, Pete.
The struggle.
What's the struggle, Pete?
The struggle for the next new grade.
Holy moly, double down on Michael Quimpo. Hi guys, my name's Pete.
And I'm Danko Henry Winter. Boy. Boy, not a bear.
Fuck you.
Boy.
Young man.
Welcome to Belly Hanging. This is the
podcast
podcast
about climbing.
About climbing.
So we like to listen to other people's podcasts and talk about their podcasts.
So a podcast that I really like at the minute, I really like
Barely Hanging.
Barely Hanging, guys.
Mick Crosby's own podcast about Barely Hanging. That's another good podcast.
So the Barely Hanging review. So he
By Mick
reviews
Crosby,
every episode that we put out.
I don't know if it's just him talking to us, but
Yeah, I think
it's
that's
the same
just
thing.
Yeah.
So go shout to you, Mick Crosby.
How are you, Dan?
I'm great. All the better for hearing about Mick Crosby then. Yeah.
I've not seen Mick Crosby in a little while.
He sent me a little text.
Oh, okay.
He'll be around.
He's not sent me a little
It's
text.
just weird, man.
Crosby.
You can't see. Well, you can't see people, but it's just like
It doesn't.
fucking.
Crosby, send me a little text.
Doesn't
What
like
are you
you,
doing? He doesn't sponsor me.
Unless it's about getting through me to get to you. I don't know.
You know what? That makes sense.
He's very intelligent. So I don't
He
know.
knows
Maybe
the quickest
there's
way
an
to my
angle.
heart
It's
is
through me.
through the bear.
Life's good, man. Weird, but good.
We are 2
Ups
weeks
and
in.
downs. 2 weeks into new lockdown measures, or whatever that means anymore. It's just the same, but different in a way that's not quite the same as last time.
No.
You know what I'm
Yes.
saying?
No. But yes, I
But
do.
you're there.
But
You
I'm-
know
I'm
that
the
whatever I
same.
say, you're probably going to agree with.
Yeah, probably. Unless you say something outlandishly
I-
weird.
And when would I say anything like that? Peter Richards.
I don't know, Daniel.
I am the voice of reason.
You are the voice of reason. That's why I agree to everything you say.
Exactly. Until it's wrong.
So, we're 2 weeks in, and we felt really shit over the past
Oh my
couple of weeks.
god, man! I like this. So we can just get our moans out for a
Yeah,
second.
we've got to get our moans out.
You did your horrific run.
Mm.
Amazing.
Yeah.
I was just outside with you quite a while.
Yeah.
And we just got really ill.
Yeah.
Like really ill.
Yes,
Couldn't shake
really
it.
ill. Me, being a young sprigger.
Got over it a bit quicker.
got a ribbit quicker.
A young spaniel.
A young, yeah,
Me
Jeremy
being
Spaniel.
an old Rottweiler.
I recovered within about a week.
About an hour.
About an hour.
Oh man, I was
You,
fucked.
however, have been living with it on and off for the past couple of
I think
weeks,
my
right?
colleagues hated me. There's one woman that I don't usually speak to all that much, and all credit to her. She said the best thing to me that no one else said to me.
What?
You look like shit. And I was like, oh, thank you, validation.
Yeah.
Like everyone else
That's
is
the
like,
one thing you need
oh,
to hear.
fucking here's moany arse.
Yeah.
In every fucking shift still, you know what I mean? But then here's moany arse, and she just give right to my heart was like, you look like shit. And I was like, oh, thank you.
Thank you, because I
do.
feel like shit.
Feel like shit. And no
Everyone
one looks
else is
like
just
shit.
taking the piss.
Everyone's just fucking ruining my day. But yeah, it was a long few weeks, wasn't it, man?
Yeah, yeah. But
Haven't trained.
we've not trained, and we're starting to talk about training. We went on a run today.
A gallop.
A gallop. We had a gallop today.
Gallop around the
And it
trees.
was nice, wasn't it? We were
Oh,
in the trees
man.
together, galloping.
You're going to help me tonight. I'm putting it on live on air to help me choose some new running shoes. Because I had a
Ooh.
Holder Barkle.
Okay.
Sportshoes.com, one of my other massive sponsors. Just
I
ruined.
think you should tell the story.
Oh my
Please.
god. So I bought some Scarpa running shoes thinking, oh my god, I'm 35. Maybe it's time to run again. So it's been genuinely like 15 years.
Mm.
Becky took me on a 5k. I
Yeah.
did alright, you know.
Yeah.
26 minutes, something like that.
Yeah, you did better than all right, and in fact, you came back out of it. You start within one run, you're already whispering to me, being all cocky, like I've got this in the bag. I'm gonna get good at running. You were like talking like, do you know what I mean?
Let's try anyway. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
so then
I could see the psych in your eyes.
take my new running shoes to the mountains and like, oh, these are invigorating. I can do anything. I can do that. I can do
Yeah.
that. I can do this. I
Yeah.
can do you.
Yeah.
So I put these shoes on. We were going
It's a
round
new
scamping in the Triffans
Yeah.
and the Gleedattles, having a great time.
Mhm.
And they just fell apart around like the lace bit. So then
Like
appropriately,
the meshing on the
yeah,
upper.
the meshing just
Okay.
falling apart. Like why the
That's
fuck that would
annoying.
fall apart
No,
on like
had them what 2
quite
weeks.
expensive shoes?
Yeah.
So I complain, and rightly so. Send them back, blah, blah, blah. We'll send you some new ones. Send them back, they review, they don't review. This debacle goes on. Hello, look at my shoes, please. Okay. Have you got those shoes? Same size replacement? No. Oh, amazing. Choose a new pair of shoes.
Okay.
Whole debacle plays out. It's been weeks now. It's been like 2 fucking weeks, maybe 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Got no running shoes.
So you send the originals back. They didn't have the size.
Yeah.
So they told you to choose a new pair.
Yeah.
So you did that.
Yeah, but I started to get a refund for them. So it's just a whole new transaction now.
Okay. Whole new transaction, but you got a refund for the original.
I've only just got back the refund.
Only just.
Only
so you've
just.
been waiting on that.
So basically, yeah, I've double invested 2 pairs of running shoes.
To this company that apparently is your sponsor, but...
Don't listen to me at all.
But at the minute, they're taking from you more than they're giving.
Yeah, I've got nothing right now.
Nothing to show, but they are your sponsor.
I do have something to show. I've got a size 7.5 pair of Scarpa trainers downstairs.
They don't fit.
They don't fit.
So you chose a new pair,
Yep.
then they sent you that pair
Yeah, so then...
in the wrong size, though.
It's the wrong size. So then I said to them, I got a 6.5 back. So then I said to them, "Oh guys, the wrong size.
I just need shoes."
Can I just swap these for size 9.5 UK? So send
Of
that
the different shoe.
of this new shoe. And then me thinking, that's a good task to do for someone in like a little
Yeah.
like a
Oh,
hut
man.
somewhere.
Yeah, and it's the pandemic. People are looking for jobs. You're supplying jobs out here, man.
Create supply and
Create
demand.
jobs.
You know
Supply
what I
and
mean?
demand. Build it, and they will come.
Build it and they will come. So I built this task for them, and they sent me. Probably someone thinking he's ordered wrong here, because I've gone from a 6.5 to a 9.5.
Is this the same Danko Henry Winterberg?
I
know
never
his shoes are size 7. I'll send him the 7. He's made a mistake.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So they sent a 7.5. They were thinking he must have fucked up here. It can't be 3 shoe sizes out. Just one innocent click wrong on the system for a 6.5. So now it's been over a month.
And you've not.
I've got a pair
shoes.
of size 7.5 shoes that I need to send back down there. So those other shoes now they're out of stock.
So the task.
Stop fucking running,
So
people.
the task
Leave me
tonight.
some shoes.
Everyone-
Stop picking my shoes.
I just need shoes. So the task for me tonight
Just
is
get
to
him
help
some running
you
shoes.
get running shoes.
Yeah.
And then we can run in the mountains
It's been
together.
a month.
Yeah.
That 5K is probably about 5 weeks ago.
Yeah, true. It's been
insane.
a long
Becky's
time.
been gone for a month.
Yeah. Crazy.
It's insane.
Oh man,
And
Becky.
that's a real excuse. It's not like some invalid one. I've got hiking boots and
Yeah.
some like squash trainers.
Yeah, but you got no running shoes.
Got no running shoes.
So that is a real excuse.
Yeah.
Okay, so we need to get them so then we can start, when you're making these fake excuses, we can start.
You can
saying,
go, oh yeah.
That's a fake excuse.
You've got
Dan.
shoes.
Yeah.
Fuck off, Dan.
Yeah.
So that's probably the most, well,
That's
you
the
know,
biggest thing that's
in my
happened in your life. And
Ever.
my life in the
'Cause
last 5
you
weeks.
live through
'Cause
me,
of-
I live through you.
Yeah, we
We're
live.
vicarious beings. And these shoes have become a grudge.
Yes.
I'm going to drop the sponsor.
Yeah. I
Right
think-
now. It's done. I'm just sticking with Mick Crosby. I don't need any other companies behind me. Me and Mick will do alright.
It's such a drama living with you. Sponsors here, sponsors there.
I'm dropping him like...
I'm dropping them like flies. You don't deserve me.
Hummel tried to get me in with those fucking new hiking boots, didn't they?
Yeah, they did.
Not have any of them, they're bullshit. Fashionista bastards. They're going too hipster for me. Give me my old
I
school
love this
Hummel
new
shorts.
character. There's a really very average climber who thinks he's the dog bollocks, who's dropping sponsors here and there. Yeah, man.
People fighting for me, man. Ed Lee Barrows wanted to throw in on it. He can't afford me, that's all I'm saying.
he can't afford you, man.
Not right now, anyway.
No.
Maybe one day.
One day.
When I'm... Yeah, he knows what I mean. So what have you been up to, Pete?
Well, my life's been good at the minute. I've fully recovered, which feels
Yeah,
good.
I feel good, man.
Yeah.
I said it was that this morning or yesterday?
It might have been
Whatever day it
there you
was. I
go.
remember looking at it, I was like,
Yeah.
"Mate, I'm back.
Yeah, it's good.
It's been a long while.
I want to start training again. Start doing
I
pull-ups. It's been so long.
I know, man.
And like the winter's come in, days are getting shorter. Feels all a bit poo.
We've done a lot
I wanna
since
get-
we last talked.
We have
A lot,
Oh,
man.
talked on the podcast.
Even
or
feeling
talked in general.
shit, we've probably done more than your
Yeah.
average bear.
So this is why we kept getting ill, is because
We didn't stop.
as soon as we started recovering, we would just go out into the ether.
Why
and
the fuck wouldn't you?
Exactly.
What are you
It's so
meant to
miserable
do?
at the minute.
Just sit indoors?
Oh my god.
Walk around
We
the
had what?
fucking
I think we had
parks?
2 days indoors in a row.
It's
It just
killer,
killed our
innit?
spirits, didn't it? It's insane.
Not to avoid like a story of where we've been in that, but today,
Mm.
like the rain set in, we couldn't climb.
Mm.
I just wanted to stay in the woods.
Yeah.
And that's what we did.
Yeah.
And it was like, I'm just missing.
So we went to a new crag today. Boat. What's it called?
Manly Knoll.
Manly Knoll.
Manly Knoll.
Manly Knoll.
Manly Knoll.
So it's like a sandstone cave thing that we're not cave climbers at all, and it's the first time
we did not
ever.
get our arse handed to us. We
No, we didn't.
learned a lot of new moves.
We did.
it's all about piecing it all together on a strong day now.
Yeah.
And being well strong, being
Overhanging
strong, which like we're not.
But it's the first day out we've had, I think, ever had where we've not completed a climb. We've not had a single tick today because we just sat in a cave and tried to do the same moves over and over.
Been
basically,
a while.
and broke it down.
So Pantamuin and Paracellas, they don't call me, they don't beckon me, but
No.
I know they're there.
Yeah.
Because you know what it means. You know you got to knuckle down,
And get
bust your
tough.
balls,
Yeah.
and you may not get anything that day.
Yeah, I'm really proud of my effort today. Like, when we
It's such a shock as you let me down.
what?
That's so weird.
You
We
not
operate at those levels.
So I was really proud of.
Yeah,
it's
you.
I feel so proud of myself today. But I've let you down
Completely.
Oh man,
That's strange, isn't
that
it?
is really strange. Oh. Well, let me tell the reasons why I'm
you
really
start
proud,
with the
and then
positives,
you
I'll
tell
come
me.
with the negatives.
Then come
yeah.
with the
Or
negatives.
shit sandwich
afterwards.
it. Maybe no, not shit sandwich. 2 goods, 1 bad.
Okay. So I'll start, and then you finger. Okay, and then I'll say why I'm proud of it right at the end. Okay. So we turn up at the new crag. It's beautiful.
It's cool, isn't
It's
it?
really nice there.
Aesthetic as fuck.
Yeah, man. Like the trees are all these. What are they? Pine?
I think they were pine. Then
Pine
there's some other
trees.
bits dotted around there, but
They make you feel like you're in Canada. Those sort of trees, if you want to imagine those trees, guys. And
Canada trees.
Canada trees. They're those
Nice.
trees.
Been to Canada? No.
No, but I've seen
pictures.
Yeah, I've seen pictures though, and them Canada trees. And there's all these ferns that
Aren't
are
you a
dying.
phlebotomist?
and they're all- Phlebotomist?
Yeah.
No, I'm a archaeologist.
Oh.
Archaeologist.
Nice brand.
We do archaeologists. We study old plant dens that
Nice.
people in histories used to make.
That's really interesting.
Yeah. So anyway,
what place to do it with all the history that was there?
oh man, a lot of history in this place.
Sorry.
So
What made you feel good about yourself, Pete?
we arrived, started climbing, and instantly shut down because it's overhanging and none of the holds felt positive to me. Even the big ones, other than... So there's maybe 3 or 4 big moves coming out of the cave, and then on the lip of the cave is this big old jug that's...
A boss.
It's the best jug you're ever going to get. It's huge. It's just what we needed. But all of the holds up to that, I didn't feel positive on any of them. They all looked shit. And for the first half an hour, I felt like I couldn't make any moves on anything. And then, for some reason, something clicked halfway through, and I tried a weird PT move where I just put all my weight into one leg and sort of flagged really far. Basically, like,
So you're proud because
I figured out,
you moved your leg?
yeah.
Wow.
But that's breaking it down, like, microscopic,
Wow.
but I'm proud that I linked moves together in a style that I can't do, anti-style completely. And I found out a way of being in a cave without having to use my arms much. All my weight was going through my legs. And so, yeah, that's why I'm proud. Tell me why you're not proud.
I just don't like your attitude.
Okay, fair play.
That's it.
What part of the day?
In
All
general,
of it, the
all of
entire
it.
day?
The moment you wake up to the moment you go to sleep, I just don't
Oh
like any
my
of your attitude.
god.
And that's why we operate these strange different levels.
Wow! Wow, I really want to get better, Dan. How can I help? How can I be better? What should I change about my attitude?
I'm going to be...
Constructive criticism.
I was
here.
thinking maybe you should delve into some immersive therapy with me.
No, Dan, I'm sick of these therapy sessions. We've done 3 of them now, and every
The
time
next one was the breakthrough
I forget
one.
what happens, and then in the shower, for some reason, always in the shower, I have these weird flashbacks. I'm all wet, and I'm like, ah!
That's strange because the 4th session's the bath session.
Is it?
It's truly immersive.
It's truly immersive.
No, but yeah, sorry for all the negatives.
Okay, back to the
Back
positive.
to positives.
I slid down a hill.
You
on
did
a
slide
path.
down a hill.
That was awesome.
High five.
Yeah, that was cool.
I like that. That was good.
That was a good day. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, great day.
Big send? That's at least a V1.
Yeah,
hill
that
send.
was mentally a
Mentally,
V1.
yeah.
Physically, nothing. I just had to
V1.
lie down there, but the mental send was a V1 at least.
Nice work.
Yeah.
We did get a send today.
Yeah, I did.
Imagination sends.
And then other than that, we've got what else have we done? Well, we've done a big thing, haven't we? That we
We
could
did a
talk
big
about.
thing. I've
Shall we crack on
loads
to that?
of little things. Ultimately, we've thought the topic of the week
Yeah.
was going to be about breaking the grade.
Great.
Topic
There's a little pause there for a minute.
Topic of the week. Ba-da-da-da-dum.
You've got little paws, Pete.
I got little paws and a little puppy
You a
paws.
cat.
I'm a
You
little
guys
puppy
go
paws.
watch our music videos about a cat.
Yeah.
About a cat. We got a cat.
We
She's
got
a
a cat.
rabbit. She's a rabbit.
Jasmine.
She's a rabbit.
She doesn't give a shit about you or anybody. She's a cat.
Topics.
This topic is about breaking the Great Barrier. And we're talking about it because we recently...
Broke a barrier.
We broke
Of
a
the
big
great.
barrier. So, 2018, we start climbing. We're rubbish. 2019...
Starting to get a little bit better.
Better.
By the end of that year, we're starting to actually be able to approach 7As.
Approach 7A.
Like,
yeah.
consistently. It's not just like
So we had a few ticks in 2019.
a few
did
little
we?
ticks, yeah. So we got 7A.
Mm.
Well, actually 7A plus because it was that runny jumpy thing.
Oh, yeah, the high
So
Irishman.
7A. No, 2 chippers. Oh, I got chippers.
You
that
got
year.
chippers first, didn't you?
Yeah.
And then I got high Irishman. That was my first one. Yeah. And now 2020, coming to the end of 2020. How insane is this? That we've done a whole year, 2019, and now we've done almost another whole year,
Crazy, man.
2020. It's insane. I feel like a different person to who I was pre-2019.
Yeah, we
like
are.
there's pre-climber Pete and post-climber and
Yeah,
during
I
climber.
do.
Do you know what I mean?
It's
weird.
really part of my identity in
Yeah.
such a strange way.
Yeah, it's strange, isn't it?
Like, not to detract from the fact we're talking about grades and that, but like the other day, big day for me, some bad news.
Mm.
And then
yeah.
I really needed to climb.
Yeah, it was like it's like the
Almost helped process shit.
yeah.
And we were doing a traversey climb,
Mm.
and it's like flow state stuff.
Yeah, it is. It's
And-
like you said it the other day in the car. It's like the beautiful distraction
It's
of
amazing.
life, isn't it? But I feel like
Super
it's more than
healthy.
that.
It's made us. Oh, anyway, yeah.
Yeah,
It's brought things together for us that
yeah.
the Scampy group, the Yeasty
Yeah.
Boys,
The Yeasty
there's
Boys.
so many things happening right now.
Intergalactic, galactic,
But the other day, I've been
Okay.
putting a bit of time into Wilton Quarry,
Yeah.
and then I had a lovely day with Becky before she left, and we both did the stand start to this 7A climb called Purple Field. This
Yeah.
cute little arete.
And that was Becky's second 7A.
Second 7A.
And she managed to get it just before she left, so it's like consolidating the 7A like
Yeah.
level, like two to make it
So
true.
again, for her, she's just broke into that. It's like she's done 2 7As, and it's like trying to break these barriers. They are big mental
They're big barriers,
games.
and the mental barriers more than physical sometimes.
Like
I think.
all the WOD squads. Yeah, whatever. You know, you may not agree, but you've probably been climbing since you were 4.
Yeah.
We haven't.
No. We've
And
been doing this 2 years, man.
So there's like this bit in our mind as well that's like catch up.
Yeah.
And then
yeah,
I've talked to you about age.
Yeah, yeah.
And then there's bits for Becky where it's like gender and size
Yeah.
and all these factors that come into it. And like
And
interesting
they
conversations.
all add to this mental block of breaking, and it
To do
comes
it.
down to breaking grades, doesn't it?
And sometimes, yeah, learning how to hold things, change body position, all comes with time.
Yeah.
But so then that climb goes down, and I did it relatively dynamically, and I had like a jokey thing on it. Then the Lancashire guide was like, do the sitter.
Yeah.
7B.
The 7B version.
And I didn't even think about that because I wouldn't have approached it.
Yeah.
Why would I?
Yeah, yeah.
In my mind, it's like, nah.
7B, we're not ready yet.
Not ready. Keep
Yeah.
going. And then I was like, yeah. So
Yeah.
we went back.
Yeah. Me and you went back.
Shorter,
Yes.
and we just couldn't quite fathom how to stand on the thing.
No. We couldn't
You
figure it
got
out
the
at
7A.
all.
Sure,
So I
the
got the 7A. That was a
Amazing.
cool moment. And then, yeah, we're on it. And we were probably on it for, what, half an hour just trying to figure out the sit start. Genuinely just can't get close, really, at all. I think there was once I pulled up on it, maybe, and, like...
We had the work. We chose what looked like the obvious feat, and the thing is that like it's still learning.
Yeah.
It's grit still.
Yeah.
And the thing that we should have been standing on, which is what we stood on when we got it,
Yeah.
was enough.
Yeah. And it was tiny, and we didn't trust it. And, like, well, we didn't even think to trust it because it was so small.
So small. And
So we
then
came
now-
home, saw some videos. Remember you showing me they're stood on something
and I was
else,
like, there's fucking something there.
but you can't see because in the video the bouldering pad is covering up
Yeah.
what they're stood on, like from the perspective of the video. So we're thinking, has there been like a landslide or is there mud covering
There's
what
an
is a
arete
hold?
in Wilton 1
Yeah.
that was 7A
Yeah.
sit. Then I did it, and I was like, that's fucking too easy. And I was like, fuck it to 7A. Then I go online, and it's like, actually, the land's changed. It's much higher,
Oh wow!
so it's about 6A now.
wow.
So it's a 6A
So
plus
things do
sit
change.
and a 6A stand.
That's
now.
so weird.
So like that's because the ground's like increased. It's
That's so
become
weird.
easier.
Yeah, it's just
So
become
in
easier.
my mind, I was like, it's buried
Yeah, it's buried. So we literally had a
quite a
trial that we were gonna go with,
just to look.
just to look.
And we just and then
We turned up and there's a little nubbin that we're like, that must be what they're stood on. And then we start standing on it, and very quickly it becomes apparent that we can probably do this.
So I've scouted a few 7Bs now,
Yeah.
and there's a couple I've well, not worked. I had to go to a dynos.
Two dinos, yeah.
Undercut dyno at Roaches,
Yes.
big one,
Yeah.
and then the one-arm
One
bandit.
up, yeah.
And then there's another 7B there as well, just massive at Stony Middleton.
What, Quents, is that?
Quent,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
And like, it's just massive.
Mm.
And then there's the Silliest Boy.
Yeah, which is an unofficial 7B, which we've been like, we want to get.
But it's going to go.
That's
and
a
we're gonna
Pex
declare it.
Hill.
And then there's Lady Not Forgetting and another climb up in Blackstone. And it's time to start looking for some more.
Mm.
But we broke.
We broke the barrier, so we're at least looking at them now as well.
Yeah.
A hell of a barrier to break, and the feeling was so good getting it, man. I was so buzzing.
It's good, isn't it?
Yeah, because I was not expecting it to go down, and as easily as it did.
And there's all these things people say, don't chase the grade, don't do that. But ultimately, it gives you this little measure, this little.
Man,
like,
it's our belt.
You're doing this thing, aren't you?
Yeah, yeah.
And it's like.
We're like purple belts now, or whatever
Yeah.
that means. Do you know what I mean? It's like in
Yeah.
karate, it's your belt.
They give us the nunchucks, but they've got rubber ends on them.
Yeah, not the spikes. I
Yeah.
want the spiky
You want the
nunchucks,
spiky nunchucks.
but not. You can't. I'm not
It's
to
not
be
quite
trusted
ready.
just
And
yet.
why would you give someone that?
Because I'll probably hurt myself.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Don't want to hurt yourself, do you? But
Not
anyway,
at all.
we started, and like Wilton, this style suits us.
Yeah, it really does.
Vert climbing.
Yeah.
At the moment, we need to get a bit more overhang, a bit more well strung. We acknowledge that, but we've
Yeah.
got this little grade, this little tip.
It's
Like,
yeah.
do we start? Oh, it's still going to stay in like 6C, 7. If I leave a crag with a 6C, I'm so happy.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
In my
100%.
mind, that's still like a marker.
Yeah, yeah, 6C. Yeah, I feel like, 6Cs, I hold this sort of achievement feel with them. 6Bs, if it's a cool climb, I walk away remembering it as like, that's a cool 6B, I'll remember that.
What was the 6B at the weekend? So last shift on Wilton's that we redid.
6B,
Pigs of the Hoof thing.
on the slab.
The straight up one.
Yeah, yeah,
How
it's
fucking
really
awesome
cool.
is that?
It's a great level to climb at
I
6B
do that
as
all
well.
the time.
Yeah, yeah, because it's challenging
Yeah.
and it can be hard, man. And yeah, but you can move nicely on them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that slab at
I
Wilton's
also
so
got
lovely.
another accolade.
Oh yeah.
That traverse was my 30th 7.
Yeah, that's a big thing.
So I'm
30,
going for
man.
50, and like in my
When,
mind,
when
it's
you
like,
said that to me, that's your 30th. That consolidates that you are a 7A climber, really, doesn't it? 37 A's. It's not just a. That's not just luck.
I know.
And they're all in the local. It's not like you're searching out 7A's. Well, you are to a degree, but you're not like.
No, but some people were a bit like when I was super happy about a 7A
Yeah.
because it was a runny jump dyno.
Oh yeah.
Some people were a bit like, yeah, but it's a runny jump dyno.
Yeah.
But then my second 7A was a Pantomime,
Mm.
and then I don't know what the third was. And then another. It was like,
And today you're talking about your next barrier. I was thinking about this when we were walking in. You were saying your next goal is 50 7As, and that's like a cool goal to have because it even further consolidates your 7A status. But then it breaks down the because for me, getting a 7A still is a mental block.
Yeah.
Like I have to battle mentally. It's like, oh, this is a 7A.
that's why I'm having that dialogue in my head.
Yeah, yeah. It's like if I can do 50 of them,
I can do any of them.
I can do any of them because it's breaking
Yeah.
breaking that grade down into a manageable.
And if I can
thing.
climb at 7A for the rest of my life, as in like
fucking
look,
insane, great.
climbing with Andy,
Yeah.
climbing with Owen, these type of characters,
Yeah, yeah.
going to new crags and taking a set, I'd be so happy.
Yeah.
I'm like statistically, there's a chance I can climb 8A.
Yeah.
It's gonna like there's
Oh
this,
yeah.
but consistently, to make yourself into that,
Yeah, yeah.
you have to go through a process of turning your body into a real athlete in
Yeah,
that
yeah,
time,
yeah.
which I'm not saying is impossible. But how many years can I truly sustain it for? I don't know.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's like I could sit here and be like, oh, super hyper focused and say, yeah, of course I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course I'm going to. But when you watch people climb that level,
Yeah.
they're fucking athletes.
Yeah, yeah. They're at
Like-
the top of the game.
like-
Absolutely top of the game.
Watching Doyle and Syke doing an outdoor 7C,
Yeah.
and you're like, what does that mean? It's like,
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to feeling that though. And
100%.
I feel like I know what my
100%.
first 7C will. I'm not saying it's easy, but
Yeah.
because I know where it is, and I think I'd like to put some time into it. And there's a 7A stand. It's like
Yeah.
maybe that's it.
It's always you drop down to your comfort grade as well. So like if you can climb 8A once, pretty much you're going to be able to be climbing 7A, 7Bs
Yeah.
pretty solidly.
I like this world. The
Yeah.
sevens. I'm not. We're not. Well, not going to be a pro.
No.
It's not the dream we're chasing.
No.
We're dreaming of this lifestyle.
Yeah, yeah.
And
and then it all boils down to that, isn't it? It's the
Yeah.
lifestyle and what you find fulfilling. And often, the really cool lines are in that 6C, 7A world, aren't they?
They are. That's where
Yeah.
things start to
But then
happen.
it starts. It's weird how the coolness, like 4s and 5s, aren't that cool, really. Like generally,
Unless we found
yeah,
some.
no,
The elephant thing in
yeah.
fucking,
Oh my god, that's amazing.
that's
yeah.
insane.
Yeah. No.
New Stones.
New Stones. Yeah,
So
yeah.
Bold Stones, New Stones, but New Stones, the elephant's ear thing.
Yeah, that was so cool.
That was fucking
Yeah,
nuts.
there's always going to be
That's
these little
unforgettable.
gems that are like, but in general, the 6B to 7B sort of area is where there's a lot of cool stuff in that area. But then you get above that and it gets less cool. It starts getting really overhanging and hard.
Really hard.
Like the V over V11 sort of grade. It's like, okay, now we're just looking for steep things with really short holds, and they're cool, but they're not like interesting or make your body move in a new crazy way. Well,
They
maybe
probably will.
They probably will. But
But
we're
like,
not really there yet. I can't fathom it.
I think for me, the way I look at it is, it's like a catalogue.
Yeah,
And when you look at the catalogue,
yeah.
50% of it's inaccessible because you can't afford it,
Right.
because you can't do the grade.
Yeah.
Of course, I can try an 8A,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
the reason
yeah.
it's graded 8A is because it's really fucking hard. And a bunch of
Yeah.
people who can climb 8A have gone, yeah, it's really hard.
Yeah,
Here's
yeah,
about 8A. So a 7A climber can't just go and try and fucking do it.
Yeah.
Or you can session it,
Yeah.
and session it, and session it, and session it. But
That's
ultimately,
a funny way of looking at it. It is like a catalogue.
so when you
innit?
flick through the guide book,
it's like a menu.
50% of it's inaccessible because you're not at the grade.
Mm.
So if you can bring yourself to be 7B, 7C class, or at least convince yourself that that's where you're at, then that, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
It just
yeah.
increases what you can actually play
yeah,
with.
yeah, and then that makes your lifestyle like you're like, oh, I'll go there. Yeah, true. Because like the crag we went to today, there's not much easy shit there. Maybe there is, but
I think we haven't looked at the book again, but I think it's like a V2. And
Yeah.
there's probably some easy traversey stuff.
but most of it is like
Most of it
7A
starts at
stuff.
7A.
Yeah.
And so what does that mean? It's not
Yeah.
for beginners.
No.
And it's not a criticism, it's just like, why would you go there?
Yeah.
It shouldn't. You wouldn't.
And then you're missing out on a cool new place.
Yeah.
So-
But then it's like, so there's some of the venues that you know that
Mm.
Parasaurus Cave.
Oh
There's a 6C traverse. It's really like, I feel like that's in the bag now.
Mm.
But then the 7A traverse isn't,
No.
and I haven't done any of the lip
I've not
lines.
done that 7A traverse yet.
It's fucking hard, man.
Yeah.
It's just big moves. I
Yeah,
feel like I
yeah.
could do it now. I feel like my
Upper
stamina's
body
back
and
up
stamina. Yeah.
um
I think I'm going to do what you did with the... Because you, about a couple of weeks ago, well, it might have been longer than a couple of weeks ago, I don't know when, but you listed all your 7As, didn't you?
yeah.
And you made it, you went back, because I can't remember what, we sort of went through it in the car earlier, didn't we? But I think I've done them maybe 14,
It's a lot.
maybe. It's a lot, but I want to get the number proper, I want to know each one I've done, and then I'm going to keep tabs of that, and I want to get to 30, then 50. And then it's a good way of keeping that momentum.
Not everyone has to be like me. I'm not saying that. I'm pretty maniacal.
Mm.
I'm always watching things. I'm always thinking about it. And
Yeah.
it's probably good or bad. I don't know what. I'm pretty obsessed with climbing.
Mm.
So like, I am looking for climbs.
Yeah.
I'm trying to watch things. I'm trying to find like
Yeah.
where to go, what might suit me.
Yeah.
And I don't. Some people just don't. I don't see any. Like Tom doesn't give a fuck.
No. Yeah.
It's
yeah.
not a bad thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just this is.
And
what
I'm the
operate.
same. I'm not as in depth in the research. I'm all there with the psych, and I want to do everything
Yeah.
the same. But I guess
Like Tom
that
knows
energy
his
spent.
projects.
Yeah.
So he knows what he wants.
Yeah.
He knows what he likes to do from climbing.
That's a project for what we were doing in the cave today. Now.
Oh man, for me, yeah.
I want that. I really
want
want that. Yeah.
But then I want to go join Tom on guerrilla warfare.
Yeah.
But I'd love to try it now and better. But
Mm.
like last time I was there, I hadn't
Felt
climbed
impossible.
that many 7As.
Yeah.
And it was like targeting that one, and quite a lot of people seem to tick it. It's one of those high,
Yeah.
whether it's popularity, whether it's what the climb, I don't
Or
fucking
whether it's
know.
cool or whatever. Yeah.
No idea.
Yeah.
But it felt impossible.
Yeah.
And now even,
I think trackside goes as
but
well.
now, yeah, no, I agree.
Mm.
But like now, this knowledge in my head is like the amount of 7As that I've done.
gives you that
Since
confidence.
then, it's like, oh, you should be trying it.
Yeah. At least be trying it
Should
and giving it a good go as well, and taking it serious.
Yeah.
I think it's taking it seriously, isn't it?
Yeah.
Taking your attempts seriously, because it's the same as like when we were starting out at the hangar, and there's like yellows or whites, and you might play on them, but you don't really take it too seriously because you know it's so above, and I think it's maybe a bit of a fear that you don't want to get too shut down or something.
Yeah, it will be.
But as we...
So you stay in your comfort zone?
Yeah, you stay in your comfort zone.
But then at PEX, do we stay in our comfort zone? I don't know. We train on the wall, which is lots of climbing. I'm not saying it's necessarily we need to find some more crimps, blah, blah, blah. But we're trying to push
maybe I do stay in I do push myself. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Food for thought.
You finally did.
Get better.
Again?
Better. V4 climb, one of the hardest V4s I've ever done. That was nails.
What does that mean in climbing with the grading thing?
Yeah.
I've no idea.
Who knows?
Get better at PEX is fucking nails. 6B.
Yeah. Crazy.
Absolutely insane how hard that is.
Yeah.
Vitalite.
Just weird.
Feels easier. V6.
Yeah. I'm more likely to get Vitalite if we're going to try them next to each other.
Talking to the wizard today, it's like, how do you grade a climb when you're wizard?
Yeah.
No idea. You felt dead hard. Probably dead hard. Isn't it? It's like, I have climbed 7C for 19 years. What does it mean to grade something? I have no idea.
Yeah. It's a consensus.
Every now and then you just do a climb that fucking suits you as well. That just throws a curveball.
Yeah.
But it's got a high grade. There was a 7A that Becky did at the Breck, and she was like, I've broke the barrier.
Yeah.
And I was like, and I did it, and it felt really easy.
Yeah.
It was just traverse. But the difficulty is that the person who did it is in the limit.
Yeah.
Might have found a really hard 7A way of doing it.
Right, yeah.
So then Owen was talking about different beta changing grade to climb. So he climbed an 8A at Paracelsus.
Yeah, and then someone else came.
Put it to 7C plus because they found a different beta. What does that mean?
It's annoying, that, isn't it?
But what the fuck does that mean? Of course you're going to climb different ways.
Because you're a different person.
You're a different person.
So
do we
it's
have
all
a grading
meaningless
system
anyway?
for every individual?
Yeah.
It is meaningless.
Yeah, it's not exactly like the belt system where it's like you
So
have
if
to
it
do
was a
certain
belt,
thing.
it'd be better.
Yeah, you should have belts, man.
Maybe we should bring this up at the UKC.
Yeah.
Grading system shit, we need belts.
Belts.
So on that
Bandanas.
climb, you're the champion. And that's it. You get a belt and it's done. And to get it, you've got to beat the champ in less moves.
That's the move.
You have to make a lot of fucking belts, man.
Yeah, but we could monopolise on that.
Yeah, but if they're sustainable...
Think of how much money I could make.
You could make
a
bit of money.
Yeah. So, we've been... That doesn't matter. That's a whole rabbit hole. Let's not get down that rabbit hole. Right, with that, guys, we'll leave that rabbit
grades. Don't push the grades. Who fucking cares? Just go climbing. If you had a good time, you had a good day.
Yeah.
I do care about it a bit, but I don't know where you sit with it.
I care about grades. It's hard not to when you are
climbing in a graded system,
and all your mates around you are getting grades, and you want the same grade, and it's fun.
How does it feel to be the first 7B climber in the group? Because you beat me.
Yeah, I was the first man on the moon.
You beat me.
I beat you.
Oh, you beat me.
I beat you.
Yeah, I remember that.
Beat you, bald man.
I remember the day you beat me.
It feels
good to beat me, doesn't it?
Good. It feels really good. Yeah, it feels really good.
It's on now.
Oh, is it?
It's fucking on now.
All right, I'm going to be trying really hard.
You best hard. You've not been trying hard enough. That was the other shit sandwich bit. You don't try hard enough.
Do I not? Okay,
I don't know. You probably do, but I'm just saying you don't try hard enough.
I think you don't try hard enough. Honestly, man.
I know.
You know.
I bring myself down to your level.
No, you don't. That's a fucking lie.
I fucking do.
You want to fucking bet?
You want to eat my sausages tonight, baby?
I do want to eat your sausages tonight. Actually, that's tomorrow night. God damn it! Damn it! I want the sausages. Damn! Not another therapy session. Okay, with that.
No.
Enjoy.
So,
okay.
Pushing grades.
Yes. Fun.
Is it fun? I find it quite fun.
Yes. Don't get too bogged down.
No.
Doesn't mean everything. The lifestyle. Remember why you're doing it.
Why are you climbing?
You're doing it for the lifestyle. You're doing it because you want to be healthy.
You want to have a good body.
You want to be cool. You want people to look at you and go, "Whoa, you climb rocks. That's
You're
awesome,
a climber.
man.
That's interesting.
Tell
me more about it.
I do nothing. I'm boring."
Exactly.
Yeah.
So for me, climbing. Also, there's that age factor I've talked about. Where it's like, I want to do these things
before you're too old.
Before I'm too fucking old. I didn't find climbing when I was 5. My family aren't cool.
No.
So you fuck off.
You're not cool.
I'm
you're naturally
not
cool, Dan.
I'm just trying to hang around people that make me more interesting.
We climbed over a fence recently, and you've never looked older to me.
Fair enough. I have to remind myself that I'm not your age sometimes. Then
yeah,
I don't know what that
I
means
have to remind myself that you're not as well, because I sometimes just want to wrestle you, and I feel like I might break your body.
my neck, I'll fucking end you.
Sometimes I tickle you, and I'm like, I've got to remind myself that I'm a young
if you
boy.
tickle, I respond with 9. You remember that, don't you?
Oh my god!
Remember when I put that thing to your neck last night?
That was a scary move,
I know,
Dan.
yeah.
Don't do that. Dan put a spatula to my neck. Don't do that again, Dan. It was too much.
He thought it was a knife. And I knew he thought it was a knife, which made it even better for me.
Oh, good grief. Right. With this.
Thanks for listening, guys.
Follow me at...
Follow me around my house.
Follow the podcast at BHPod. Follow me at Pete_Rick.
Follow me at Danko Winterberg.
I take loads of nice photos.
He does. What? Look at his
So
pictures,
look at my
guys.
photos, guys.
The one positive thing I can say about Pete, out of everything,
I take loads of nice
Make
photos.
nice
Look at my photos. Make me like it.
make me like Pete's photo.
Do you want to know a secret? I always like my own photos on Instagram.
Do you?
Yeah.
Really?
Because
Is
you
that
got
a thing?
Because
You
you
do
gotta.
that?
Yeah. Because you gotta love yourself. That's why.
So you're allowed to like yourself?
You're allowed to like them.
So I'll get one extra like
Yeah.
every time?
No one ever pushes the button because they don't want to be seen as like, I don't know, proud. I'm proud of my work. I'm proud of my photos. Like your own stuff, guys. You gotta love yourself.
Oh my god.
They put it there for a reason.
That's
No
the
one
most
likes their own
profound
thing.
you've ever said. That's brilliant.
Like your own Instagram post,
Oh my
guys.
god, that's so beautiful.
And if anyone ever pulls you up on it, just go, you gotta love yourself.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. So
I like
fuck
that.
you.
I wish you could add 100 likes. Just
Just keep liking it.
I love myself.
I'm famous. I'm Instagram
Wow,
famous.
click. I love myself.
Right, guys. See you in a
Nice to see
bit. Mwah.
Double dyno to micro crimper.